around her neck was moving independently. The poor tongue snake was flickering at her Adam's apple like a tail from the beginning of time. And I wanna know the same thing. We all wanna know how it's gonna end. He suggested coffee and tried not to stare. She nodded her head and that's up and winked. As she headed to the counter and fiddled with some coins, he glimpsed her staring at him. The bill came to $6.66, same as the tattoo on her arm. And I wanna know the same thing. We all wanna know how it's gonna end. Devil's eyes on her pecs shimmered in the glow of the late evening sun. And the pitchforks move up and down violently as she sipped from her ice-cold can. Golden bracelets around her hovering on the dark and brooding eyes staring out. And I wanna know the same thing. We all wanna know how it's gonna end. Forty saw hate on her dimpled thigh, but as she circled around, he saw there was more. It was the chateau de Versailles, the hall and mirrors where the final treaty is signed. Underneath leaves of hemlock of the bony knees, the lizard crawling down her shin. The motto on her back was partially seen, but he knew all the words off by heart. Abandon all hope, you enter here. Our words he didn't need to say. And I wanna know the same thing. We all wanna know how it's gonna end. We thought about those numbers in spider doing cartwheels. What a crazy upside down world. And the numbers were now 999. Surely that was a message for us all. Now maybe a tattoo lady with muscle powers rock, but underneath I'm surely just the same as you. And I wanna know the same thing. We all wanna know how it's gonna end. Talk about the weather and Shakespeare